According to Article 220.3 of the National Electrical Code, the total load on any branch circuit shall not exceed 80% of the circuit rating. Now, considering a 15 amp circuit, the maximum load it can handle is 12 amps, which is 80% of 15 amps. A dishwasher and garbage disposal would typically each draw around 5 amps, which is less than 50% of the circuit rating individually. However, the NEC considers dishwashers and garbage disposals to be non-continuous loads, meaning they may not operate at their rated amperage for a prolonged period. Therefore, the NEC requires that the circuit be sized for the total of the non-continuous loads plus 50% of the continuous loads. In this case, to further explain, the total non-continuous load would be 10 amps, as you have two appliances at 5 amps each. The continuous load would be 0 amps, since neither appliance is considered continuous. Therefore, the required circuit size would be 10 amps plus 50% of 0 amps, which equals 10 amps. To recap, a 15 amp circuit cannot be used to power a dishwasher and the garbage disposal simultaneously, even if the total load appears to be less than 80% of the circuit rating due to the non-continuous load considerations outlined in the NEC. The calculation is specifically designed to account for the intermittent operation of these appliances, ensuring the circuit is adequately sized to prevent overloads and potential hazards. This NEC requirement ensures safe operation. Understanding how to calculate both continuous and non-continuous loads is crucial for correctly sizing branch circuits for various appliances and equipment. This preventative measure is in place because dishwashers and garbage disposals, despite their typically low amperage draw, can intermittently draw higher currents during their operation. These short-term spikes, if not accounted for, could lead to nuisance tripping of the circuit breaker or, in more severe cases, overheating of the wiring. Furthermore, the NEC guidelines related to appliance circuits are intended to prevent overloading and ensure the overall safety of the electrical system. They are based on years of research and practical experience, addressing potential risks associated with various electrical installations. It's important to always consult the most recent edition of the NEC and local electrical codes for the most up-to-date requirements. To emphasize the importance of following these codes, failure to adhere to them can result in unsafe electrical installations, increasing the risk of fire, electrical shock, and equipment damage. Therefore, licensed electricians and electrical contractors undergo rigorous training to understand and apply these codes correctly, ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical systems. In a typical residential setting, it's generally recommended to dedicate separate circuits for appliances such as dishwashers and garbage disposals to avoid potential overloading and ensure optimal performance. This approach provides a greater safety margin and reduces the likelihood of tripping the circuit breaker, particularly when both appliances are operating simultaneously. Moreover, the NEC often specifies additional requirements for appliance circuits, such as the use of ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, protection in certain locations, such as kitchens and bathrooms. GFCI outlets are designed to detect even small imbalances in the electrical current and quickly shut off the power, preventing potentially fatal electrical shocks. These safety measures are essential for protecting individuals from electrical hazards in the home. Furthermore, electrical codes are constantly evolving to address new technologies, materials, and installation practices. Regular updates and revisions ensure that the codes remain relevant and effective in preventing electrical hazards. It's crucial for electricians and electrical contractors to stay informed about these changes and incorporate them into their work. When it comes to wiring appliances, it's always best to err on the side of caution and consult with a qualified electrician. They can assess the specific electrical requirements of the appliances and ensure that the wiring is installed safely and in accordance with all applicable codes. Attempting to perform electrical work without the necessary knowledge and experience can be extremely dangerous and can lead to serious injuries or even death. To reiterate the primary point, even though the combined amperage of a dishwasher and a garbage disposal may appear to be less than 80% of a 15 amp circuit's capacity, the NEC classification of these appliances as non-continuous loads necessitates a different calculation method. This method mandates accounting for the total of the non-continuous loads plus 50% of any continuous loads, which in this scenario confirms that a dedicated 15 amp circuit is typically insufficient for both appliances. A higher rated circuit or separate circuits are therefore required to comply with the code and ensure safe operation. The requirement to consider appliances as either continuous or non-continuous loads is a key aspect of electrical load calculations. Continuous loads are defined as loads that operate for 3 hours or more at a time, while non-continuous loads are those that operate for shorter durations. The NEC requires that branch circuits supplying continuous loads be rated at 125% of the continuous load, while circuits supplying non-continuous loads can be sized based on the actual load requirements subject to certain limitations. The reasoning behind this distinction is that continuous loads generate more heat over a longer period, which can stress the wiring and increase the risk of overheating. By oversizing the circuit for continuous loads, the NEC aims to mitigate this risk and ensure the long-term reliability of the electrical system. Understanding the difference between continuous and non-continuous loads is also crucial for selecting the appropriate overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses. These devices are designed to protect the wiring from overloads and short circuits, and their ratings must be carefully matched to the circuit's load requirements. Using an undersized overcurrent protection device can result in nuisance tripping, while using an oversized device can allow the wiring to overheat and potentially cause a fire. Therefore, it's essential to perform accurate load calculations and select the correct overcurrent protection devices to ensure the safety and reliability of the electrical system. Another important aspect of appliance wiring is the proper grounding of the equipment. Grounding provides a low resistance path for fault currents to flow back to the source, allowing the overcurrent protection device to trip and to energize the circuit. This helps to prevent electrical shocks and reduce the risk of equipment damage. The NEC requires that all appliances be grounded, either through a 3-wire cord and plug connection or through a direct connection to the building's grounding system. The grounding conductor must be properly sized and connected to ensure effective grounding. Improper grounding can create a serious safety hazard, so it's crucial to follow the NEC requirements carefully. Furthermore, the NEC specifies the types of wiring methods that are permitted for appliance circuits. Common wiring methods include non-metallic sheet cable, or NM cable, commonly known as Romex, and metallic conduit. The choice of wiring method depends on the specific application and the environmental conditions. NM cable is generally used for residential wiring in dry locations, while metallic conduit is often used in commercial and industrial settings where greater protection is needed. The NEC also specifies the minimum size of conductors that can be used for appliance circuits. The conductor size must be large enough to carry the expected load without overheating. The NEC provides tables that list the ampacity of various conductor sizes based on their insulation type and temperature rating. It's important to consult these tables to ensure that the conductors are properly sized for the intended application. In addition to the NEC requirements, local electrical codes may also impose additional requirements for appliance wiring. These local codes may vary depending on the jurisdiction, so it's important to check with the local authorities to ensure compliance. Local codes may address issues such as the placement of outlets, the type of wiring methods permitted, and the requirements for inspections. Compliance with both the NEC and local codes is essential for ensuring the safety and legality of electrical installations. Finally, it's important to remember that electrical work can be dangerous and should only be performed by qualified individuals. Working with electricity requires specialized knowledge, skills, and tools. Attempting to perform electrical work without the necessary qualifications can result in serious injuries or even death. If you're not comfortable working with electricity, it's always best to hire a licensed electrician to do the work for you. A qualified electrician can ensure that the work is done safely and in accordance with all applicable codes. They can also provide valuable advice and guidance on electrical issues. To summarize the key points, the NEC requires that the circuit be sized for the total of the non-continuous loads plus 50% of the continuous loads. In the specific case of a dishwasher and a garbage disposal on a 15 amp circuit, the total non-continuous load would be 10 amps. Since neither appliance is considered a continuous load, the continuous load would be 0 amps. Therefore, the required circuit size would be 10 amps plus 50% of 0 amps, which equals 10 amps. Although the 10 amp load is less than the 15 amp rating of the circuit, the NEC still does not allow for a dishwasher and garbage disposal to be on the same circuit. The total load on any branch circuit shall not exceed 80% of the circuit rating. In this case, a 15 amp circuit can handle a maximum load of 12 amps, which is 80% of 15 amps. The dishwasher and the garbage disposal would typically draw around 5 amps, which is less than 50% of the circuit rating. Therefore, it is not legal to have a dishwasher and garbage disposal wired on the same 15 amp circuit. It is important to consult the NEC and local codes and seek qualified assistance.